Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. In today's episode, we are going to do our best. Oops, got stuck on the terrain there. We are going to do our best to get all the way up here and get this lookout point, as well as whatever outpost happens to be off in that direction. As always, on these initial map exploration ventures that we do, well, I couldn't come up with a really clever way of saying that, so whatever. It came out the way it came out. We're in the process of continuing to unlock this map. We're getting pretty close to the end of that, though, so we can return to our Wanderlust series once we're done with all of that. But for now, we're still trying to unlock things. So like I said, we're going to grab this waypoint here, unlock this lookout point, hopefully get another outpost that we can unlock, and we'll see how much time we have left after that. Again, videos themselves will either be long or short based off of how much hunting we get done. Not necessarily how much ground we cover, just because, it takes me the same amount of time to do things regardless of whether I cut this stuff out of the video or not. So, our goal today is to get the lookout point and the outpost for here. And if that goes very quickly for me, then maybe we'll do another one, but probably not. We got a fair amount of distance to cover. Now we have a nice big open area here. I want to get through this tree line and see if there's anything interesting on the other side. And if not, we'll just do a quick cut to the next thing. Alright, there's a bunch of pronghorn here. Unfortunately, they are very far away. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this guy before he takes off. We'll run forward a little bit and see if... Nah, he's going to go over the hill before I have a chance to take a shot at him. So, they're traveling. It seems like we're in the middle of a traveling window right now. So, unfortunately, I don't know that we're going to get that much done as far as hunting today. I don't mind taking moving shots, but not with the pistol that I have, and not at 200 meters, not at over 200 meters. I typically try to go with a semi-realistic loadout where I'm not carrying any more than 2 long weapons, so it kind of limits my options as far as making sure I have the correct weapon for the correct job. And the compromise is that for my class 2 and 3 animals, I end up having to use the 243 pistol, which is, fine for a lot of stuff, but not for that. Not for long range shots. So we're just gonna let those guys go, because for me to be able to get over there and take a shot, I'm not gonna be able to get close enough to them before they start freaking out. So we'll just take our shot. We'll take another shot at a pheasant here. Maybe it'll take off. Okay. Oh my god, just go down. I don't know, there's just something about the shotgun that I just really don't have an intuitive understanding of where to put my sight. Somehow we still got a gold out of that, which means I missed a lot. I don't really need any more gold pheasants though, so we'll just go ahead and let that one go. Got ourselves a moose over here. Got another big moose right there. But we'll go ahead and just take this guy down. Go here and slightly low, and boom. I was about to say, I would have thought that would have been a hit, but I didn't see the health going down. Well, since we have to run in that direction anyway, we'll go see about picking up that moose on our way to our destination. Alright, it's always nice when the animals make it convenient for you. He ran straight in the direction that I needed to go to get to our next waypoint. Nice little silver shot. And right there in the lung. I actually felt like a... I don't know, when he starts barking like that, I start getting a little bit... I don't know if he was barking because it was a latent, or it was a delayed animation for the I found the kill thing, or if there were wolves coming after me. I was gotta be a little bit careful about that. We'll go ahead and just leave the recording going for now until we can get to this, what I'm assuming is going to be a hunting post, or a hunting stand. Get to the edge of the wood here. Yeah, I thought I was going to miss that shot, or I thought I didn't get a really decent shot because, you know, he was at less than 300 meters, and so you have to aim a little bit low, and I just felt like I pulled the trigger really, really low. Like, I didn't go quite high enough, but I guess we got a really decent shot off of that, so as long as it works, that's all that really matters, I guess. Let's start heading off towards our waypoint over here, which is going to be our lookout post. And then after that, hopefully we'll be able to find a convenient to get to outpost. All right, well, I've changed my waypoint here because this popped up in my vicinity, and you can always tell when there's like a little hot lit up portion of the map. That's where the outposts are going to be. So we're changing our direction to see to go get this unlocked, and then after that, we'll go check out the lookout point because I don't want to have to come back down here again. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Let's continue on. Little pack of gray wolves running away. I'm not going to mess with them because it was a couple of females and they're just running away. Be nice if we could get ourselves a nice solid gold gray wolf, though. Because I don't know what kind of wolf we have in the lodge. It's probably a gray wolf, but I just don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and find out. It is starting to get later in the day, though, so we're going to have to get over here, go to sleep, so that way we don't get into nighttime. And then we'll head up and get the lookout point. We'll do it that way. All right, here we are at the outpost. Go ahead and get our next waypoint set up over there. Get this unlocked. Then I got to remember to go to sleep because we don't want to be walking around in the dark, especially in the wintertime. Not that it matters in a video game, but, you know, still. Get this unlocked, and then we can start heading up a little further north to our lookout point, which is still another almost kilometer off in that direction. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's a really nice view here, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk up the mountain over there, but we're going to try. I would imagine probably no. I would imagine probably no because there is a road that goes up this way. But at the same time, this looks relatively shallow on this side, so we might be able to just run straight at it like this and get it done. Got several white-tailed deer making a lot of noise in this area of the forest. Oh, I thought I was going to get him. I thought I was going to get him. He just sat there and stared at me for like a long time. I was like, oh, maybe I can get him before he freaks out. Oh, we did get him. Well, he went down really quick. Where did I hit him? That was complete luck. I didn't even get time to take a decent shot at him. Oh, we got him right in the. We nicked his liver. Okay, well, I mean, I'll take it. Clears a silver off the board. So certainly not going to complain about that. What do we got down here? We got a lot of females. Unfortunately, nothing super interesting, so onward we go. All right, well, we're approaching the lookout point over here. It was a nice, smooth climb up the side of this mountain here. I tell you what, my brains have just turned to mush. You guys literally just watched an example of me saying I need to do something and then immediately data dumping it and going off to do something else. So there you go. I never went to sleep. It's still getting dark. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it is what it is. I live with it. What can you do? All right, let's hop up here and go ahead and grab this lookout point. We'll see if there's anything else that we need to grab. All right, what do we got nearby? Huh. Okay, well, there's another outpost over here, so I guess we can continue on. I don't really want to spend too much more time running around the map, but I also don't want to have to come all the way back here and then, you know, yeah. I don't want to have to start from back over here next time, so we can just go over here. I always like to end at an outpost if I can. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and just, we'll go ahead and continue on. We'll get these next 2 things unlocked, and then we'll call it a day. All right, this is going to turn out to be a hunting stand, I would imagine. Yep, as expected. So about 1 kilometer left to go to get the last outpost for this episode, and then, I don't know, maybe we have one more episode of exploring to get these, this last little bit of the map explored, and then we can go into running around various maps and doing other things. I haven't been to Verhunga Savannah in a while, so we might go back there and do some big game hunting on that map, and then just kind of see where the wind takes us until I get bored with the game again. So, yeah, there's that. We got ourselves a... There was a mail over here, it said. Where's the mail? Here he is. Just wanted to get the male. Let the females run off, I guess. I mean, they're all scoring animals, but I wanted to have a higher chance of getting something decent. All right, what do we got? It's a silver. Boo. All right, well, we still got about 1/2 kilometer to go. I'm going to continue running off in that direction. Got a nice, pretty view of the valley with the long shadows starting to head over, and we can already see the outpost right over there. So I figured I'd bring you guys back a little bit early to take in the view as we make our way towards the destination for the end of our video. It's really nice. It's got a little bit of a little pond or little mini lake right over here. A nice clear open avenue heading over towards our destination. Got a bunch of birds in the sky. Setting sun, all of that stuff. But yeah, so that's really going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. If you would like to contribute to the channel, I do have PayPal and Patreon links in the video description. I also have that thanks button available just below the video itself. I used to have channel memberships for those of you who were who watched back in the day, but I decided to get rid of those because I don't really like having just kind of like automated subscriptions that people end up forgetting about. It just doesn't. I'd rather you just, you know, actively give me money than just set up a subscription and then you never watch again. It's like you're just giving me money for nothing. So I decided to just kind of get rid of that. So we have the 3 tip options, and that's more or less what we have. So we're gonna go ahead and get this outpost unlocked, and that will be it for the day. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Wanderlust series here in Call of the Wild. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.